everyone, we got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Here's a look at some of the stats for Luka Doncic.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Luka Doncic out there with Smart, and it's Reeves in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Yves Missi is out there with Bay. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then it's Fears. And it's Jones in at the 3. What a key game tonight in the Cup. The second of 4 group stage games. Tonight, in a word, is huge.
Well, as you mentioned, Kevin, there are just 4 group games. So after tonight's game, both teams will have a much better idea of where they stand and what chances they have to advance.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Pass to Missi. High arcing shot. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Outside, Smart. Doncic passes to Reeves. Offensive rebound.
And you have to account for Smart's scoring abilities. Great job by him of just noticing the defense being over-aggressive.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And so, Smart nails both of them. And now, we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James's final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding. And guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Outside, Smart. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Smart.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Jones. Now Missi. Jones looking for an opening. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, Smart. Back to Doncic. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Doncic. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. And they double up Doncic. Puts up a 3. Missi grabs the rebound. Pelicans trail by 4. Bay. That one misses. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
New Orleans making some changes here. Queens checked in. And Poole subbed in for Fears. And then for the Lakers, Jake LaRavia is checked in for Austin Reeves. Dalton Connect comes in for Smart. And Smith subbed in for Luka Doncic.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
Here's Smith. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crops one in from the wing.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. And we'll be back with you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Jordan Poole is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Queen in a power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you guys.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Drake looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Three-pointer. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Looney.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Los Angeles with some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic is subbed in for Connect. about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Laravia passes to Ayton. Doncic left side. And they double up Doncic. Ayton finds Laravia. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Oh, Doncic with a confident three ball. Well, the league has made sure the NBA Cup has dedicated nights on the calendar for this tournament in order to accentuate these group stage games.
And I like that format because it makes it clear to the players and fans that these games mean something more than a normal regular season game.
Just 2 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And coming into this season, J.J. Redick and the Lakers, Clark, emphasizing the importance of championship-level conditioning.
Well, hard to see that as directed at anyone other than Luka Doncic. That's one of the criticisms of Luka, his conditioning and his lack of effort defensively. This was a big question when they traded for him. Could they convince him to make the conditioning commitment necessary? That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
1:35 left here in the second. Pass to Bay. To the right side. Now Misi. He's covered by 8. And the shot goes down. Misi's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside, Smart. Back to Doncic. 58 seconds left in the first half. Cans it from downtown.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Outside, Jones. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Misi, the Lakers with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Spears. Doncic with the block. And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And thank you for joining us as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
You look at Los Angeles, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 9-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Marcus Smart is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Reeves in at the 3 slot. Lakers leading by 9. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. To the middle. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good? Especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
And it's Ayton missing.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Here's Fears. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Fears has got his first bucket of the night.
Beautiful reverse, using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
And stolen by Bay. Pass to Fears. Fires for 3, and Trey Murphy hits from deep.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Lakers leading by 6. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. So it's the Pelicans now. And Willie Green wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Fears. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. New Orleans moving it around. Shot clock at 5. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Pass to Doncic. Doncic right at the doorstep.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Trey Murphy. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Queen and at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Alvarado. They set the pick. Back to Poole. A three ball. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
To the inside. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Pelicans trail by 16. Here's Jones. Now Bay. The 19-foot shot. Reeves rips down the board.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Count it!
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Hachimura's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Bay against Hachimura.
And that's just a good unselfish play by Bay. Terrific pass, hits his man right in rhythm so that he can attack.
A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Reeves. And he does not hit. Now Bay. Clock at 6. Here's Fear. Guarded by Smart. No good. Lakers leading by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
Man, always nice.
Oh, wow, my goodness.
Man. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Luka Doncic
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
The Pelicans shooting just 31% in the game. Now here's Smart, defended by Misi. Now Reeves. Now Ayton. Smart outside, puts up the 3. Hachimura. The long shot, no good. Jones with it. Now guarded by Ayton. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 11-footer. Rebound by Smart. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a 3rd win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.